Jennifer asks, have you reviewed the Khan Academy LSAT course? I haven't reviewed the whole thing. I did consult for them a bit while they were developing it, and I looked at their curriculum outline, and I think it's decent. I think it's good. It's free, so you can't beat the price. However, the Khan Academy course was developed in conjunction with LSAC. And LSAC, as we know, has a very specific way of viewing the exam. And LSAC also has an interest in students not beating the exam. They have an interest in separating students all along the spectrum from 120 to 180. LSAC constructs the exam so they can separate those from the 120s, from those in the 130s, and those in the 150s from those in the 160s, and etc. Now, their interest is not in helping students make massive score increases. And so I'm automatically skeptical of anything that is put out in conjunction with the LSAC, just like I'd be skeptical of anything put out for SAT prep in conjunction with the College Board. LSAC is in an arms race with students and with test prep providers such as myself. Part of the reason the LSAT has gotten harder in recent years is because the quality of test prep materials has improved significantly, in part due to the internet, in part due to the rise of free and low-cost materials, in part due to the rise of quality materials that are in contrast to those offered by the big prep companies, which cater to the lowest common denominator, which are the students seeking to simply break into the low 160s. I'm working with students who are seeking to break into the high 160s and the 170s and beyond. So I'm skeptical for that reason. That being said, I have not thoroughly looked at all the content of the Khan Academy course. You can try it out and see if it works for you. I suspect that given that the cost is free, if the quality is solid and head and shoulders above the rest, then you'll hear about it because everyone can try it and it'll circulate like wildfire. I haven't seen that so far, but it's still new. One thing to be aware of is that the Khan Academy uses a number of questions from recent exams, and they don't necessarily always tell you which exams they're pulling from. So I would be conscious of that, and I would look to identify the prep test they're using to make sure that they're not spoiling anything too recent for you that you might want to focus on later. But if you've got, I know that you were looking, Jennifer, to study maybe for November. So if that's the case, you certainly have time to try it out. And yeah, reach out. Let me know how it goes for you. Let me know if it's helpful.